Hi everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today we've got a hot topic. I will rank Ark Survival Evolved maps from worst to best as of 2023. If you have ever wondered which map offers the most thrilling adventures or which one offers the best game experience, well, you're in the right place. A quick disclaimer before we dive in. This ranking is a mix of my personal experiences, community feedback, and some factors. I used my personal PvP experience to rank the maps in a PvP player review. Your favorite map might be different, and that's totally cool. Feel free to share your rankings and your top in the comments. Starting off our list at the bottom, well, we have Scorch. It's not that this map is terrible, but it has some flaws that can't be ignored. So let me explain. Well, in Scorch, there's nothing new in this map. Well, except maybe the electric storm. Yeah, that's a brand new thing in Scorch. You have the electric storm that will turn off your generator and make you unable to use any electronic items that you can have, like maybe your crowd pods. Yeah, you can't use your fucking crowd pods when there's an electric storm. Who would like to play in a map that you can't use your crowd pods when there's an electric storm? Well, Scorch. Scorch had this feature. And maybe the electric storm was not enough. You still have the sandstorm. Yeah, the sandstorm. What does that do? Well, when there's a sandstorm, you will lose all your stamina and won't be able to regen it. Even your creature won't be able to regen his stamina. Yeah, what a cool feature. So yeah, that's pretty much how I see Scorch. So let's go for the next in the list. So next in the list I place Gen 2 at the 11th position. Yeah, I know. It might be surprising for you. There's a lot of new stuff in Gen 2, but god, that is so not balanced. So many mesh holes. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you've seen videos about it. There's so many. They are everywhere. But first off, you spawn right off the bat with a full tech suit. Yeah, a full tech suit. And you know what? You don't even need elements to power it. You can just use every single ability from the tech suit. Yeah, right at start level 1, you can use every ability of your tech suit. And well, if you fly with it, you can just go gather some drops and maybe you will be able to find a transmitter. Yeah, why not? A transmitter and a drop. Yeah, feel balanced to you? Well, not for me. So yeah. Also, some of the new creatures are game breaking, like the Strider. Yeah, you can full a daddy of metal in a couple of minutes. No more farming. And what about Astrodelphis and Noglins? Do you see any non-official servers having those enabled? Yeah, no, nobody like them in PvP. It's game breaking. But hey, it's not everything that can be bad. I mean, you still get the tech bow from this map. There's also the tech canteen and the tech cropla. So not everything bad, but overall, I'm not a big fan of this map. Alright, so now for the position 10 to 7. I'll put them all together because they're all at this rank for the same reason. Most of those maps are old maps that didn't bring much to the game except basics, but at least I consider those map balanced for PvP. They offer a variety of good caves and nice landscape, but overall they don't bring much. Maybe I'd say Lost Island at least brought some new creatures, but they are not very useful. Like the Cinemicrops, yeah, it's a nice add-on, but once you reach like tech tier, you don't even use it anymore. So yeah, I think they deserve to be at those positions. Alright, now at number 6, I'd like to put Extinction. Well, Extinction is a map that brought to us the Titans. It was a new thing in the game, and I think it's a really cool features that you have to beat Titans. Most of the time you will need to group with friends, defeat them, and I think it's a really good add-on. This map also brought a couple new creatures like the mana and the snowls. Extension is also a really good place to farm elements with the element veins. In addition, you can farm some really good loot with the OSDs. I also really like Extension in PvP servers, since it is a really good place to have PvP because element veins and the OSD are most of the time contested by other players. So I think it's a really good map. I also feel like this map deserves a strong number 6 as position. Alright, now at number 5. We are a bit past halfway and maps are getting better. Let's go with Crystal Isle. I will tell you, it is not my favorite map at all. And I think the map lack a good base spot for PvP. But for PvE, this map is beautiful. Also huge amount of resources on this map. We can harvest element, tons of metal in rich rivers and underwater. Yeah, underwater. I think this is one of the only map where it is worth taming a dunk layer. Yeah, dunk layer. Have you ever tamed one of those to farm metal? Well, probably not, but on Crystal Isle, I can tell you there's really good spot where you can farm metal with the dunk layer. And you know what? You won't be bothered by anyone else because there's nobody doing that. But I can swear, man, it's worth it. Yeah, do it. Try it. Talking of tamed creatures on Crystal Isle, well, Crystal Isle offers some new creatures in the game, like the Crystal Wyverns. I think Wildcard did a very good job in balancing the Crystal Wyverns. You can tame them and have them like at a higher level than the regular Wyverns, but they're a bit weaker, so I think it balanced the thing overall. Also, you have the Tropiok Natus. It is a really nice creature, I love it. And I love how easy it is to counter the people that only fight with Wyverns. It is fast and the cannon do a fair amount of damage to Wyverns and pretty much everything else. So you should use them now. So in the overall, I think Crystal Isle is a pretty balanced map. Maybe lacking a bit of caves for PvP, but I think you can play on it and have a fair amount of things to do in this map. So this is why it is on position 5. Now at number 4, we have Genesis Part 1. It might be surprising a bit for some people, but Gen 1 bring one of my favorite creatures. Well, the Bloodstalker. I love it. I'm in love with that creature. The look that it have, how fast you can move with it, and how strong this tame can be in PvP situations. Also, you know, Gen 1 brought the Mega Shillen. The Mega Shillen. I'm not a fan of it, but I know some people that really likes it for raiding. But Gen 1 was also the first map where we had an in-game shop. I think it was a good addition to the game so you can buy some resources, but I'm not a big fan of missions, but sometimes it can be more fun to grind a couple missions instead of farming resources. So those reasons are why it is at place number 4. It might be a bit higher in the ladder, but you know, yeah, Bloodstalker made the big difference in my decision there. At number 3, I decided to place Aberration. Well, what a beautiful map. I think I had a love-hate relation with this map. You really have to play on it to start enjoying it. Aberration also brought one of the strongest creatures to the game. You know, like the Reaper? Well, have you ever been impregnated by a Reaper? I swear, the first time you got it, it's freaking cool. And all the other times too. But in this map, it is also the first time there was a creature not allowed, so you have to adapt a bit more your gameplay, but it is so rewarding to be able to play on this map. Also from a game story perspective, Aberration is really nice. We can clearly feel that the element corrupted a part of the lands. Also, From defeating Rockwell, you will have part of the story explained, and a couple additional levels because it's the story map. And now at number 2, there's Ragnarok. How can we not put Rag in the top 3? I think it's like favorite maps of the community. Rag brings so many new features into the game that you can't see in any other's map. You have mini bosses full of loot like the lava golem and the ice queen. But okay, yeah, I can see you coming saying no, no, no. There is the mini bosses on Fjordur, but you know I mean, it's not like the lava golem. You can also find on the map 3 kinds of wyverns. There's the electric, poison, and fire wyverns. The map feels really good to play on. And by the way, did you know that the creatures on Rag spawn at the higher levels than the other maps? Well, yeah, now you know. Go tame your stuff on Rag. You have a better chance to find that level 150 giga that we dreamed last night. And also, in that PvP perspective, we all know that Ragnarok have a good reputation for PvP players. There's always people fighting at Renob or at the lava golem. So I really think this map is well done. I think it is well balanced. There's a fair decent amount of good caves. I think most of people will agree with me on having this map at least at position 2. And if you don't, well, let me know in the comments. And now, the moment you have all been waiting for. La crème de la crème of Ark Survival Evolved maps. At the top of our list is Fjordur. This map delivers not just in visuals, but also in gameplay and new in-game content. In this map, there's a few new creatures that are all loved by the community. Most of them focused on PvP. We can talk about the Androsarchus, a really loved creature for raiding, because it can completely protect the player when it is mounted. But there's also the Desmo. The Desmo is another brand new creature really liked by the Ark players. With its ability to easily pick players and its ability to produce blood bags, so you don't ever have to spend hours making them manually. Talking about creatures, did you notice the crazy diversity that this map brings? You can almost tame everything on that map. And another thing that maybe you don't know, but did you know in Fjordur, in the starting zone, you can teleport to Vardeland north then east. There, you will be able to harvest small wooden boxes. These boxes will get you metal tools and even a crossbow. Yeah, it's super broken and I love it. Most of the time, when I do a fresh wipe, I start there and I collect my first metal tools before everyone else, so I can easily get a bit ahead of everyone else. And there you have it, folks. I hope you liked all those small tips and tricks in this map ranking. This was my personal ranking for the worst to the best map in Ark Survival Evolved in 2023. Do you agree with my list? Let me know in the comment below what you think about it. Don't forget to hit that like button if you enjoyed this video and subscribe for more Ark content. Until next time, happy surviving!